Hey, travel buddies! If you've got 6 days in Kyoto, how would you spend them? On the first day, after arriving from another city, you might want to explore areas close to your hotel. On the second day, you can hit up 1 to 2 attractions you've been most eager to see. But then what? With over 2,000 attractions, including more than 20 globally renowned ones, and just 4 days left, decisions have to be made. Given that Kyoto is best known for its rich history and cultural heritage, how about dedicating 2 days to exploring through 400 years of history and walking into the lives of 4 influential figures who significantly shaped Japan? Let's dive in. Morning! It's day 1 of our history trip, and we're visiting 2 places linked to legendary shoguns. We're now in an Uber, but taking a train is an option as well. It's now 11 o'clock. We've arrived at King Kakuji. Ji means temple. It was built by the shogun Yoshimitsu. Just like Richard II of England, he took power at age 10. Despite facing initial difficulties and being overshadowed by his retainers, he grew to lead Japan's second clan for 26 years. This place, once his retirement villa, features a remarkable structure in the middle of a pond, showing Japanese architectural brilliance. Look at these tickets. They also function as an amulet. Aha, here we are. Look at the 3-story golden temple. It's also called Golden Pavilion. Let's get closer to admire this golden structure. It's a shame that we can't get in. Wow, look at that golden finish. It's not pure gold, but lacquered and layered with gold leaf. Just imagine how it would shimmer in the sunlight. The Golden Pavilion combines 3 different architectural styles. The first floor was served as bedroom of Yoshimitsu. The second floor was designed as accommodation for samurai. Its function resembles the Tower of London. The top floor mirrors the Chinese Zen hall style. Crowning the pavilion is a phoenix, a mythical bird symbolizing virtue, grace, power, and prosperity. However, despite its magnificence, nothing lasts forever. The temple suffered multiple fires, including one in 1950 set by a young monk. Almost all the temple was destroyed, but one piece from Yoshimitsu's era remains to this day. Guess what it is? Golden Pavilion was rebuilt in 1955, so what we see today is a reproduction. During the daytime, Yoshimitsu, scholars, monks, and artists would be strolling in the garden, admiring the mirror ponds, stones and gravel, statues and ornaments. Waterfalls and tea houses. If you can throw the coins into the black bowl, something lucky will happen to you. Well, it's super hard. You could also write your wishes on these wooden plaques, and then they will be read and heard by us. If you're hungry, you could try some matcha snacks here, or simply a Japanese pork bun. Centuries later, a boy was born and he rose to be another powerful shogun in Japan's history. 1 o'clock, we took a taxi here to Nijo Castle, 5 kilometers away from Golden Pavilion. Nijo Castle was established by Tokugawa Ieyasu. Much like Yoshimitsu, Ieyasu faced significant challenges in his early life. As a child, away from his family, he was taken hostage by 2 consecutive clans. Despite these hardships, these experiences provided him invaluable insights into political and military strategies. Similarly to Yoshimitsu, Ieyasu rose to become the dominant military leader and established Japan's third and final ruling dynasty, the Tokugawa clan. He is one of the 3 great unifiers in Japan's history. Japanese people enjoyed almost 300 years of peaceful life under the ruling of Tokugawa clan. I'm starting to think that a tough childhood might actually set some people up for big success later on. Do you agree? It's $9 per ticket. The castle, surrounded by stone walls and moats, was constructed with defense in mind. Do you recall the purpose of the small windows? They were designed to conceal samurai who could shoot arrows at their enemies. Much like the Golden Pavilion, Nijo Castle showcased power and wealth through its magnificent architecture. Look at the golden leaf and the detailed designs, showing off an ability to afford finer things. Powerful leaders have always been drawn to gold. This is the main building of Nijo Castle, known as the Ninomanu Palace. Unfortunately, filming inside is prohibited. It's famous for its sliding doors, and as you can see in the books, they're adorned with gold leaves. When you are here, pay attention to the sound the floor makes when you step on it. It's called nightingale floors. These floors chirp like birds when someone walks on them. Far from being a design oversight, this was a deliberate security measure to warn of any intruders or assassins. It's almost like the precursor to today's motion sensor security cameras. It's a Japanese version of Palace of Versailles in France. Wow, look at the vast gardens of Nijo Castle. Notice the standout feature of this garden? Its multitude of stones, inspired by traditional Chinese gardens. Known as scholars' rocks, they symbolize the connection between heaven and earth. They embrace their yin and yang philosophy. The hardness of the stones yang contrasts with the soft sound of water yin. It's this unique balance that distinguishes Asian gardens from their Western counterparts. It's 3:30. We've spent 2.5 hours in Nijo Castle. Let's catch a train to the Kyoto station. We concluded our day with a barbecue beef dinner. Hold on. Did Yoshimitsu and Ieyasu set up a barbecue grill in their backyard during their time? Actually, no. Both Yoshimitsu and Ieyasu lived during periods where the consumption of the land animals, particularly mammals, was influenced by Buddhist precepts against killing. For much of Japan's history, eating meat from 4-legged animals was taboo, and they primarily consumed fish, vegetables, and rice. Good morning, it's day 2 of our historical journey in Kyoto. Today, we'll explore the stories of 2 more historical figures. It's 11:15. Here we are at Kinnaji Temple. It's walking distance from our hotel. The sign says no sticks or tripods are allowed, but we can still film here, even with all the political drama. Kyoto's heart was still all about Zen. Kinnaji, Kyoto's oldest Zen temple, stood as a spiritual oasis. Monk Eisai, the founder, really wanted to bring Zen's calmness to a time when there was a lot of political trouble. After starting Kinnaji, Eisai faced challenges with the Buddhist groups in Japan, but he kept pushing. Eventually, Zen became a key part of Japan's spiritual and cultural life. Did you know that Monk Eisai introduced the Japanese tea ceremony? When you come here, you won't miss these dragons on the sliding doors and the ceiling. If you stare at the dragon's eye and then move around, it feels as though the dragon's eyes are following you. A mystical touch added by the artist to symbolize the ever-watching and ever-present nature of dragon deities. Every morning, monks would do sitting meditation. Then, after breakfast, they rake the gravel in precise patterns as a form of moving meditation. In the afternoon, they carry out their chores. During the breaks, they enjoy tea. We've spent 2 hours in Kinnaji. Before we go to the last place of the 2-day historical trip, Kodaiji, which is 650 meters away from Kinnaji, we decided to make a detour to the must-go attraction, Kamo River. We might find a place to have our lunch there. Oh, I totally love those narrow streets in Kyoto with all the little wooden houses. It's like stepping into a real-life theme park. This is Kamo River. In ancient times, it served as a source of fresh water and as a transportation route for goods. Nowadays, it's renowned for its riverside dining. Let's go find a restaurant. You've got to come here when it's raining. It's a whole different kind of beautiful. Wow, look at the narrow river and the houses built alongside it. It's a Japanese version of Venice. Oh dear, it seems most of the restaurants are full. What's this place over here? It appears rather expensive, but it's the only one available.
Polish. So that's the difference.
Oh my god, it's French cuisine. Well, we have to eat no matter what, and since we've already been served. Large dishes, but small portions, a salad with raw fish, potato soup, wagyu beef, and a strawberry dessert, all for $220. It's clear why it's pricey. It's French, and the location is just perfect. Now we're walking to our last destination, Kodaiji. Here's Senenzaka, also known as 3-year slope. Right next to it is Ninenzaka, or 2-year slope. Both are iconic streets in Kyoto, capturing the true essence of ancient Kyoto. Even the Starbucks here looks like an ancient Kyoto tea house. Be careful not to trip here. They say if you fall on Senazaka, it's bad luck for 3 years, and on Ninazaka, it's 2 years. Wow, it's just beautiful. Here we are at Kodaiji. $6 per person, so we can also visit the sub-temple in Tokuin. Kodaiji was founded by another powerful shogun's wife. Her name is Nini. The shogun's name was Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the unifier of Japan. He was once the senior leader to Ieyasu. Nini was one of the 3 most beautiful women during the warring period in Japan. She was also gentle and virtuous, with noble character. She was the woman every man desired as a wife. Nini and Hideyoshi shared a close relationship. After Hideyoshi passed away, Nini established Kodaiji, a Zen temple, as a memorial to his departed lover. She moved in and became a nun until she passed away. She poured not only financial resources, but also her heart and soul into the project. The temple contains various symbols linked to Nini's devotion to her husband. These symbols are scattered throughout the temple, waiting to be discovered by visitors. Let's see what we can spot. Aha! This is the Polonia crest, the family crest of Toyotomi Hideyoshi. The Tenkyu Bridge and the Kasate, representing fleeting nature of life and reflecting Nini's feelings after the death of her husband. The statues are in place to protect the eternal peace of her husband's soul. Tea house, because Hideyoshi loved tea when he was alive. The forever green bamboo. Nini secretly wished her husband became an immortal after death. Statues of Nini and her husband are located inside this temple, and filming them is prohibited. However, I managed to capture them from outside the temple. It's believed that Nini's hair is stored in the central cupboard. This is the sub-temple in Tokuin. Nini used to spend most of her time here. Every morning, Nini was up by 5:30. Getting ready, and then heading to the main hall for her prayers and sitting meditation, always keeping her husband in her thoughts. She'd have a simple vegetarian breakfast, then chat with the other nuns, artisans, or some visitors. In the afternoon, she loved to wander in the gardens, listening to the streams and admiring the plants, sitting and drinking tea. After a quiet dinner, she'd read the Buddhist scripts, maybe write some poetry, and always pray. By 9, she was in bed, hoping to see her husband in her dreams. Well, our 2-day historical journey has come to an end, and we've encountered 4 historical figures. Which one was your favorite? For me, it's undoubtedly Nini. Tomorrow, I plan to wander through the historical sites wearing a kimono all day. I will see you there.